Hey, this is IndigoMusic.com. I'm Rohit, and joining me right here on another edition of Experience Sessions is an independent artist, Jaden. Welcome to IndigoMusic.com.
Hey Rohit, thank you for having me. Thank you. It's so lovely to be here.
It's lovely to have you here with us on IndigoMusic.com. Jaden, we'll talk about your songs in a bit, but I want to know about the journey. When did you start, making music? When did that bug of music bite you?
So I've been singing ever since I was 9. My mum used to sing and did sing for Bollywood a lot. So I think it started there. And I started singing in the car, and that progressed to singing in school. And then I had some studio work that I used to do with her because she was in Bollywood. So I went and sat with her in the studios. Then I got my first singing job for a movie called Guzarish by Sanjay Leela Bansali.
Yeah.
And I did a little song in the back there. And I think that's what really kicked it off. I somehow put it on pause for a bit, and only in 10th standard, I think 2016, is when I started singing cover songs on Instagram. Started this thing called 1 minute covers. It was just a short thing. And then I moved to Goa actually in 2017. And that's when I decided to write original music. And that's when that started. So yeah.
That's the thing about Goa. A lot of my friends who are independent artists, they move to Goa and they put out music, like every month they put out a music out, because I think that place got that vibe. You get inspired by
Yeah.
so many people that come there from all over the world, all over the country, and it's just an amazing place. Now let's talk about one of your popular tracks. It's called Dreaming in My Mind. What is this
Yeah.
track all about, and what went through your mind when you got that reception that everyone is liking it? What happened?
So the track started out as a project, as an assignment for a course that I did for Charlie Puth. He
Okay.
had some monthly learning course thing which I did, and this was the first project that we had to start. So a lot of the production techniques used in that song are derived from what he has taught me.
Is it something
So
like the ones where he uses things that you find at home, you record it, and
yeah.
okay,
Exactly. So actually, some of the shakers and stuff that I used were actually a box full of spoons and
Yeah.
rice in a little bottle. So I went for a very tribal influence track for that one. And a lot of the harmonies that are used and the backing vocal, which kind of guides the whole track, is something that I had in sort of like a dream or a vision when I thought of tribal. So that's the spark that sort of got that track started. And obviously, using the techniques that he taught me, I was able to finish that track so quickly. And because of that, I think people also appreciated the whole story of how the song came about. And that got really well received on Spotify, and especially the Radar and Fresh Finds program that they had. And it sort of picked up from there. From then, I got a lot of audience around India itself, as well as some international folks. And from there, I got approached for a lot of collaborations with foreign artists, especially the name Utope. It's a duo band group. So we did a EDM track and something from there. So I think it really pushed and showed people what harmonies I can do and what vocals sound like and how the whole production sounds.
and how did you decide on taking up this course by Charlie Puth?
So the moment I saw it, I was really intrigued because I've always loved Charlie Puth and his music and his production and everything, and just his presence as a whole. So when I saw that he's doing a course like this, I saved up and I said, listen, I'm going to put aside this money and actually do this course because I think it's going to help me.
Fantastic. And your brand new track as well, it's called When You're Around. What is this
Yeah.
track all about? What's the inspiration behind the track, and how did you write this track?
So I actually wrote this song for my girlfriend.
Okay.
And so after I moved to Goa, we had been doing long distance relationships since then. And we did a long distance for about 6.5, 7 years.
Oh, wow.
Till I actually moved back now recently, last June.
Okay.
So this song started out in 2021 when all these feelings sort of crept by because we used to meet. She used to come to Goa, I used to go to Mumbai. And all the feelings and all the experiences that we had in all the time, I put all of those feelings into a song, and I call it When You're Around because that's what I feel like when she's around. And that sort of stemmed out this whole EP idea that I had, which is also something we'll talk about, I hope. And
Yeah.
that's what it's coming into. Yeah.
Absolutely. And now, since you mentioned about the EP as well,
Yeah.
give us the dates, give us the deets, and what's it all about, and when can we expect it?
All right. So it's already scheduled. It's actually coming out next Friday, I think, 19th of May. It's called Means So Much, and every song in this EP is very personal to me, and it's all stemmed from some personal experience that I've had. It consists of 4 tracks. It's a short EP, one of which is When You're Around. and I think all the tracks are so acoustic, so instrumental, so produced so well that when you hear it as a whole, you'll really be guided through everything that I felt in all of these years. The project started only in 2021 with When You're Around,
Right.
and after that, 2022 has been just making these tracks and focusing on putting the right words, the right lyrics, the right melody into forming this EP. It was a dream of mine to put out an EP, and I think this is the first one, and I hope it's received well.
Absolutely. I think, if you listen to your tracks, I'm pretty sure even this EP will have amazing tracks to go with it, and people are going to absolutely love it. Once again, Jaden, thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much for taking some time out. We'll have another conversation when you release maybe another single or another EP soon. And until then, I would
Absolutely.
like to wish you all the best for your EP release next Friday. Really hoping
Thank you.
that it'll do well, and we'll be playing your tracks on air, both here and in Goa. So all the best, and thank you once
Awesome.
again for connecting.